before. Like, make sure that's on
No.
record.
We are now
We don't-
recording.
I'd like that for posterity.
More like prosterity.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like prostate.
The prostate
Get it.
joke.
Yeah, I got it. We all have those.
We all have our own prostate jokes.
Not me. I'm too much of an anarchist.
Wait,
I'll
what?
never be pro-state.
Oh, nice. Speaking of our mother, though, she's becoming increasingly more radicalized.
Great.
Go on.
She will often talk about dismantling the system and the need for revolution. So that's fun.
That's correct.
Well, considering she comes from city government and has like long held the belief that you can work yourself out of depression, this has been a real turnaround for her.
It happens.
It happens. It does happen. Hey, Matt, if you can hear us.
Oh, I can certainly hear you.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, you're good to go. I'll work the camera out eventually.
Okay, great. So the last time on this.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are. We started recording right before the prostate jokes. So
Dang it.
So last time, y'all solved the carousel mystery. You named the different horses. You got a lot. That was kind of the big one. You got a lot of info about the carnival and the foes that you are about to face. Jimmy's character. Jimmy, remind me of your character's name. Leslie.
Leslie Care. I don't even have to rename. Fuck Zoom. Zoom sucks. Zoom can suck my entire butthole.
Oh wow. Jimmy, I didn't know you were into that.
Discord's great usually. Yeah, but Leslie.
Leslie butthole sucker got snuck into the staff area.
Oh right, yeah. I was smiling.
You were spiling, and you spiled all over Witch and Light, and you guys met. You guys met Burley, right? Where's Burley? Or at least you did. I don't know if you met Burley, but you.
We saw him.
You saw Burley, the bugbear guard guy who wears a pumpkin for a hat. It's very fun and funny. You also got a load of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Mr. Light looking like a real what's his name? Joker, but also Harley Quinn. And he has his Witchlight vein that you learned like judges the happiness levels of the whole carnival. A very dear keepsake of his. And also Mr. Witch, who's a more stocky, sophisticated sort, and his pocket watch that he finds very dear. You were about to start the Big Top extravaganza.
But there were some places we had to go to first, right?
Remind me of that. What do you remember
We're
about
supposed to go
that?
to Silver Song Lake.
Oh yeah, there's other places you can go to. But it is time for the Big Top extravaganza. Silver Song Lake is a cool place to go. I mean, you have the opportunity to go to every place before the end of the night. What else did you learn? Oh, you talked to the Lost Property Displacer Beast.
Oh, we spent a long time talking to
You
them.
did. You talked to her.
They're an
and-
alcoholic.
No, you pushed her being an alcoholic, Dylan. You willed that into being. Dear Delagron, I could look up the pronunciation again. I won't, but I could if I wanted to. Nothing's stopping me to look
You
up that.
don't.
I could do it. She lost a cub years ago, and is taking care of kids and other lost property here. Can't leave the carnival. Looked everywhere for the cub. Thinks the cub is on another material plane. Gave one of you a jeweled ball or mirrored ball. That was once her cub's, a star. The cub's name is Star, the Displacer Beast. Very cool and very good.
Who's Diana Cloppington?
That is the carousel operator. And she kind of intimated that she's cursed by some hags, but she couldn't talk about it without some really gross stuff happening to her, like mushrooms coming out of her fingertips or her burping up sap. It's very sad. Also, she is not she's not a centaur. She is actually cursed to have been combined with her warhorse. It's pretty fucked up. You learned about the different hags of the Fey realm Prismere.
Oh yeah.
You learned about Barlorna Blightstraw, Scabatha Nightshade, and Endeline Moongrave. You learned that where their lairs were. So Barlorna's lair is a rambling cottage on stilts in a Fey swamp. Scabatha's lair is a dead, hollowed-out tree in a sylvan forest. And Endeline's lair is a mountaintop theater. Then some secrets about him. And then I took Emily aside and we had a pleasant conversation about nothing in particular that had nothing to do with the game. Don't worry about it. I bet you all even forgot, which is fine because you should forget about that because nothing happened of consequence. Great. Yeah, so it's about time for the big top. Big top time. Mr. Light and Mr. Witch, we're about to walk into the big top.
What hour is it?
It is midnight.
Okay.
It's big top time. You don't have to go to the big top, but that's what's happening, and
I'm
it is
going.
written on the map.
If someone tugs me along on a piece of rope, I will go.
I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, such good characterization. Big props to Dylan. Hey, and also everybody, I'm kind of liking the. Let's let the birthday vibes continue. Everybody take a point of inspiration at the top of the game. Why not?
Birthday inspo.
Birthday
Very
inspo.
not birthday inspiration.
Love that. Birthday inspo. Oh, I think you also did a gnome poetry contest thing, didn't you?
I don't think we got to that.
Well, we talked about it. And also, Matthew, would you please roll me a D100?
Sure. What could go wrong?
Oh,
Sounds like wild magic to me.
don't tempt me, Matthew.
Okay, 20.
You got a round 20?
Round 20.
Matt, the Displacer Beast pulled from the sack lost trinket that you were given. It is a tiny duskwood coffin containing the ashes of a troll. So please mark that down somewhere that you have a tiny troll ash coffin. Another little detail that's important for everyone to remember is that this campaign will not be dealing in gold as much as it will be dealing in trinkets. So trinkets are going to be kind of the system of trade. You all now have one trinket. If you don't want to remember what they are specifically, at least have somewhere where you can count trinkets. I had you all write down the details of your trinket because it's fun. But if you would prefer not to deal with whatever those details are, that's fine too. You can just have a counter counting your trinkets. Okay? You have the opportunity to win more trinkets in this carnival. If you want to play some games, there are sideshow games, and you never know who you could chat up to try and get a trinket from. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Oh, and you met Thaco. I've totally forgot about Thaco the Clown. Well, you witnessed Thaco the Clown. Where's Thaco? Where is this sad piece of shit? Matthew, this is Thaco. Thaco, Matthew, Thaco.
He looks to be having a good time.
He's a grumpy clown. Matt, do you know the story behind the word Thaco?
No.
It's a reference to first edition. Thaco was how they determined damage. It was a whole algorithm that they had to do every single time.
Apparently they thought it was a big joke.
If you didn't have inspiration already, I'd be giving it to you. All right, friends. Does everybody decide to go to the big top?
Aye.
Who am I with?
Let's say you're Farron. You're stuck to Farron again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Here we go. The roof of this tent reaches towards the night sky in 3 swooping peaks topped with spinning gold stars. Painted wooden panels on the tent walls whirl with colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. The sound of music and laughter drifts out through the canvas door. Boo, boo, boo. So as you come in, there are barkers outside. Some Witchlight hands are calling out. It's time for the big top extravaganza. Come right in. You know, that kind of a thing. Let's see here. So there's a variety of entertainers and performers in the ring as you come in. Colorful orbs of light dance in the lofts of the tent, while magic spotlights highlight the performers. Jimmy, can you roll a D8 for me?
In theory. Here we go. Okay. 8!
8! You see an elf ballerina who dances with animated costumes that spring from a magic wardrobe. Emily, give me a D8.
Rolling a D8. That's what I'm doing. That's a 5.
A 5. A troop of 8 clowns launch themselves from a magic cannon.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that's fun. Is that all? Is that the big top?
That didn't seem very extravagant.
Yeah, I guess so. It says there were 2 events, but how about this? Does so Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are in the center of the ring. Mr. Light is twirling his vane, and it's flashing in the magical spotlights. Mr. Witch has his arms wide as if like, see, look at how cool this is, kind of a vibe. The calliope music is playing cheerfully, and everyone's laughing as the acts are progressing. Now, I could have sworn there was something else, but I'm going to throw it in here because it sounded like fun. So as the ballerinas finish their animated costuming and the clowns stop launching themselves from a magic cannon, I guess. The final one does a tumble on the ground. Mr. Light stepped forward, and with a wild flourish that seems to flash in everyone's eyes, he says, "Now, are there anyone in the audience who would like to show their prowess in the entertaining arts? Who will come forth and prove themselves? Perhaps it could even count towards our deciding the Witchlight monarch."
They're just using you for free labor.
And the spotlights like go around the crowd, and like they stop on like an old man who's like, "Oh no, not me, oh no." And then like they like go to 2 kids, and the 2 kids are like, "Yeah," and they try and get up, and their parents grab them back. And then it's gonna stop on. Oh, I gotta get these kids' names that you let in.
No.
It stops on Bartholomew, Bradley, Scott, Seymour the girl, and Marge.
Our
Yeah.
volunteers tribute.
And they're like looking at each other and like shrugging. But what are you doing? What are you doing, Poppy?
Poppy flies up.
And you get yeah, Farron. Why don't you guys do a strength contest to see how this works?
Gotta save the kid.
Not the right way.
Both of you roll strength checks for me.
Damn it, let me go.
Poppy, nope.
Let me go. Oh, not quite. So you fly full speed, and it gives Farron a good solid jerk, but you are stopped by the bulk of his admittedly lithe body, but still solid.
Don't make me put down roots.
I mean, I think you should let her go. We should definitely do this.
Does she mean to be going that way, though?
Oh, well, you should guide her to the stage.
Is that where you're
Guide
trying
me to the stage, Farron.
Do it.
Is there something for me to tie you on up on that stage? I have no.
Last
Need
chance.
to be
Who
there.
will come and entertain the masses?
Over here. Over here. And I point at Poppy.
And all the spotlights all come down on you, Farron and Poppy, and if anyone else wants to participate.
I'm
You
just
covering your face, Farron?
Oh dear, this is.
Yeah,
I'm
Leslie, what's
sort
up?
of been a sneaky boy. I'm not with everybody else, right? Like,
Well, so you Right. So I guess you can describe how you got in because you were watching from the staff area, right? So you watched them
Right.
enter from the back, and you probably heard or figured what time it was. Do you want to like try and sneak in through the back, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I was like going to say more words, but yeah, that's what I want to do.
Poppy and Farron, why don't you guys like think about the act, like whatever it is that you want to do, because this invites a little more if our boy Lasley's sneaking in the back.
Well, lucky for me, I've got inspiration. So
Ooh, I also got inspiration.
I mean, everybody
gonna
has
use
inspiration. It's not special. You're not special. 22 is going to do it, Jamesies.
Hell yeah.
You sneak in through the back and you find yourself in a dressing room. This dressing room is a scene of colorful clutter. Tables strewn with makeup kits and glass jewelry. Mirrors trimmed with glowing orbs of light. And chests of drawers and wardrobes spilling over with garments. Let me see. Oh, and in fact, you slipped by 2 guards. Oh, look at that. There are 2 guards who are bickering over the peel of the axe while sharing a bottle of pear cider. So you can see them like peeking through the doorway, I guess.
Yeah, the doorway to the area I was just in.
Yeah.
Not okay.
So you
okay.
slip by them.
Suckers.
Roll a D8 for me, please.
I'm good at that.
Good.
I rolled a D8 earlier and I got an 8
That's
and
true.
it didn't like matter. So
Right.
now I'm gonna roll I rolled a 5.
Um,
I was ready for that 1 though.
roll another one because you're gonna get 2 things.
Oh shit. There's an 8. Hell yeah.
Damn. Okay. So you come in there and a bunch of pixies are flying around. These are truly tiny creatures. And they say, "Oh, new performer." And they, before you can blink, they wrap you in a clown costume with fake butterfly wings and put a retractable dagger in your hand. And they start pushing you towards the door. Go! Have fun! So, Farron and Poppy, what do you do when you like go into the center ring? And is anybody going to follow them?
I can't believe I'm doing it. Papa, you have no idea. I'm sure you know what we'll be doing right now. All these people I've never been in.
Ruffle.
This is for the children, Farron. I'd like to sing Don't Cry Out Loud.
Amazing.
Have you guys heard that song?
So as you start coming out to the ring, Mr. Light and Mr. Witch are going to meet you at the ringside and bend over and to both of you and say, "What will you be gracing us with?" Yeah,
It's
go
a
ahead, tell us.
surprise.
Do you need accompaniment?
Oh, what?
Do you need music to go along with your act?
Yes.
Okay, what music?
Don't Cry Out Loud.
Oh, I love that one. And they kind of like each take you by the hand and like walk you to the middle.
Thank you.
And Mr. Light, like with a flourish, like points to the lights, and it like becomes this kind of like soft blue light, and then like another light turns into kind of like one of those pattern lights where it's just like stars that are like slowly kind of like revolving, and then a kind of a wave of fog like blows like along the ground, and then you
Hey,
hear
I was gonna make the fog.
You can make more fog.
I'm making it. It's
You're
gonna
the
be
one making
dank
the
up
fog
in here.
from the tied up ferry. Fog comes dripping down your wings as I would imagine you cast Fog Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do something.
And then when I hit the high note of Don't Cry Out Loud, I cast Create Water and it starts raining.
Okay, I
Ooh.
want you to make a performance check with advantage. Matt, I want you to make a performance check with disadvantage. And then I want to hear a little bit of Don't Cry Out Loud from Dylan, please.
Oh,
As
yeah.
your character. Hell yeah.
Most undignified.
10's
moment of
pretty
my
good.
life.
10's pretty good. So what, Matt, what are you doing while Poppy... Oh, God. You got an 8, Poppy. Jesus
It's
Christ.
the voice. It's that.
So let's hear a little bit of Don't Cry Out Loud as Poppy, please.
Don't cry out loud.
Okay, great. No, that was great. That's it. That's all we needed, actually.
And then at the
Yeah,
end, I'm
round
like,
of applause, please, for
remember
Dylan.
to buy your tickets.
That's great. Farron, what are you doing while whatever this is happening?
So did they bring out a musical accompaniment?
No,
Or
it's
did
just like ambient.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm doing my best to disappear into said fog and try to get and try to get Poppy like into the light and
Yeah.
just kind of moving Poppy around while doing my best impression of not being there.
Okay, make a stealth check then for me, and make that at disadvantage as well.
Yeah, it's really like
So I'm gonna
there,
say,
but I'm really not there.
Matt, I'm gonna say that you are like you're trying to like spider walk as you're doing this, but your butt's just like way up in the air, so like everyone just can kind of see your butt in the air and your arm like trying to move Poppy, but you're doing this weird spider crawl, but you're trying not to be seen. You're trying to stay under the fog, but everyone knows you're there because you're right there. And Leslie, you come spinning out in this ridiculous getup with a retractable fake dagger in your hand, and this is the scene you see. You see Farron on the ground, butt way up in the air. Poppy is wardling and flying back and forth, and you've got this
It's
dagger,
also raining.
and it's beginning to rain. And as you come out, the whole crowd goes, "Oh!" What do you do, Leslie?
Because I came out, there's no other clowns.
Nope.
Okay. I have a single dagger.
You have a fake retractable dagger.
I think I know there's only one of it, but I'm gonna kind of juggle with it.
Oh,
Like, toss it up real high in the air. So I want to do it. Here's what the plan is.
okay.
This is what I want the plan to be.
Yeah, let's hear the plan.
And then we'll see how things go. Right.
I'm not gonna let you steal my show.
I'm just sort of like, if all eyes are on me, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna throw this thing. I'm gonna make sort of a big show of like that it accidentally like stabs me, you know?
Oh, sure.
And then like make a big show of like kind of falling down dead,
Right.
and then
And
like
that's at the climax of Don't
hop
Cry
up.
Out Loud.
I cast minor illusion to make it look like blood's like spurting from his wound.
Hell yeah!
And I'm like making the tears come out of my eyes
Right.
now.
Of course. Give me a performance at advantage, Jimmy.
Hell yeah. Performance. Could I make an argument for acrobatics?
You can.
Okay.
So argued.
This is juggling, I feel like.
Yeah, you're flipping it around.
This is the first, at least this is the first part, I guess, like throwing the knife. Like everything,
Sure.
like
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like balancing it on a finger and you're like flipping it up and you're like catching it on the finger and then you're like bouncing it on your nose and you're being really saucy with it. I'm going to say that like you do like a weird boomerang thing and it like almost whiffs like it's going to stab Poppy and everyone like, "Oh!" and then you like catch it back with a flourish.
Mm-hmm. And then yeah, let's I'm gonna do a performance check to see how this next part goes. How about?
Okay.
Not 11.
I mean,
You said advantage.
I said advantage for the performance. So
Okay.
because you've got the ambiance, you've got the successful acrobatics, and you've got somebody on your side who's really selling it, right? You got Spencer, what's your character's name again?
May Circe.
May. You got May's magic. So you go for another boomerang technique. And it goes up, and you're like, I know the big finish. And as Poppy is singing like the heart-wrenching refrain, and then just like a gout of blood starts coming out, and you just flop on the ground, and there's an illusory fountain of blood, and the whole row gets sprayed with this fake blood.
I have to assume it's a magic knife, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. My friends have helped me.
It says retractable dagger harmless, so you know it's in there. And just it's tragic and it's poignant and people are clapping and crying and they're like, "Oh, I wish I was dead sometimes too." Oh, and it's really sad, but also like heart-wrenching. Like everyone's very impressed. Everyone likes it, and your mood tracker goes up. One more, and Mr. Light and Mr. Witch come back out and the lights turn back on and you're bathed in this golden yellow light and they're like, "Bravissimo, encore! Great job. And they like grab Farron's hand, pick him up, and they grab your hand, Lazuli, and they kind of pick you up. And they like get a big round of applause for both of you. They like gesture to one of you and gesture to the other. And then finally they gesture up to Poppy and the crowd goes wild for the awful song. Because it really got sold by all the other hijinks that was happening. So it doesn't matter how you perform, it's how it's perceived you were performed. And you were perceived to be a class act. And Mr. Light and Mr. Witch, they kind of bow down to your ears and say, "We wish to talk to you in the back. We've got something we need to talk to you about. Bring any of your other friends. We want to talk to all of you at the same time."
Hey, right, we'll be right back there then.
Yeah, just come through the back. Yeah, come through the back, they say.
Disparate sounding voices those two have.
Yeah, thank you. They're really different. They're
Yeah.
totally different people.
I can tell.
And they sound different because of that.
Yeah.
The whole thing about it is that they're different people.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, cool.
These are two individuals.
Uh-huh.
Different ones, even.
I would even say that. Okay.
So do those three start walking off stage?
Like they said to go like bring you guys too, so I'd imagine like they do a big close. They're like, "Thank you all for coming to the Big Top Extravaganza. Make sure you stay for the crowning of the Witch-like monarch. Enjoy your evening."
Did I tell the actual impression of all the events, like their impression upon all the events that just transpired? Like, were they impressed? Were they just like
Very
sitting there
impressed.
being, oh gosh, or yeah?
Well, they were especially impressed because like it was obviously you were unrehearsed, but you all like really put your all into it, like and it's the spirit of the thing, right? And they didn't see the gout of blood coming, so they were like, we love the theatricality. Okay, so let's see here. So they gather you all up. You're all gathered up. Lasley, you're still dressed as a clown. Which
When did you get changed?
Lasley? Oh, go ahead. What'd you say?
I just said like because we're in their presence, right? These
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So I just say like later.
Got it. Okay.
Like,
I'm really glad you guys didn't ask me to sing. That would have been so embarrassing because I just haven't sung in front of people in such a long time.
Next time you'll sing.
Yeah, I mean, people say I have a really good voice, so sometimes people like ask me to sing at parties and things, and I'm like, no, don't make me do it. But like sometimes people were just like, oh, but your voice is so
Don't make
good.
me sing. Don't make me
Don't make me
sing.
sing.
I'll make you sing next time.
No, don't make me sing next time.
Oh,
hey,
but
next
I
next
want
party I
to.
throw, you'll
No,
sing
you
it.
guys. It's just some people sometimes like they ask because they know I have such a good voice, but no, I'm like so happy that you guys got to go up there and do the show. That was great. I loved it.
So,
I didn't want you to bring me down and do like a whole thing with the group of us.
Next time, you
Oh,
have
what
to
is-
fly down there with me. I'll grab you by your hair, and
No,
you can
no.
come.
don't
I
make
mean,
me
only if you want
sing.
to. Like,
I will.
So at this
I
point,
only
Mr.
think
Witch and
myself.
Mr. Light have continued through the doorway, and you're kind of having this conversation on the way through the dressing room and into the staff area where you're met by Thaco and Burley, who like gesture towards the same Jimmy, the same wagon that you eavesdropped on.
Okay.
A flamboyant elf grins from ear to ear as he welcomes you into the cabin, into the wagon with a theatrical bow. Please come in. It's a delight to meet you all. I'm Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. And he gestures to a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you and doffs his top hat. So Mr. Witch starts by flourishing his scepter and says, "My Witchlight vein has been whispering to me that you've been making our carnival all sorts of fun. We just wanted to say thank you." Yeah, thanks.
Bullshit. That's not why you wanted us back here.
What? Why? What? Whatever do you mean? Why?
You know well and fine that you stole shit from all of us, and now we get here and there are free tickets waiting for us. No, this is a scam, a ploy, a ruse. What are you up to, Mr. Witch, Mr. Light?
Yeah. What's going on? I'm gesticulating with this fake dagger. Like,
Everybody make either perception or insight checks. Up for you. Jimmy, Lasley is distracted by the dagger. Violet is still ruminating on not being invited to the.
I wasn't even warmed up. So
I'm sorry,
I
Spencer. I
probably-
did say insight or perception, not investigation.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, okay. Well, you still fucking nailed it, bro. So you're doing a great job there. So Poppy and May both pick up on this, and no one else. But Mr. Witch gives Mr. Light a knowing look. Not a knowing look, but like a meaningful look. The kind that like
That lovers share. Sorry.
the kind like where a kid says something that means more than it should, and the parents like look at each other like, oh, that
Where
kind
you
of thing.
pick that up?
Yeah, kind of like that. Well, we don't know anything about free tickets. We are running a business. But what are y'all doing in our carnival? What Mr. Witch is meaning to say is what's brought you to our happy band.
Well, I'm still trying to figure it out, actually.
Well, May is kind of the one in the group that sort of tells it like it is. So
I'm stealing back the shit you stole from me.
Well, okay. So, we kind of thought that we had this little inkling that maybe some stuff of ours that was super important got stolen here at your carnival. And we're sure you guys know nothing about it. It's probably not your fault. But we were kind of here just to figure out, maybe if we could find it ourselves, or if maybe somebody could help us. You guys certainly seem like you know a lot. So you probably have like a lot of knowledge about, where stuff would go. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys like know where our stuff is, even though you definitely didn't like steal it. Maybe you just know.
When you talk about the lost things, Mr. Witch is going to sit up on his cot in the wagon, and he's going to like lean forward, and he's going to put his fingers together, and he's going to say, I think I remember you. I think all of you came in without a ticket at one point, didn't you?
I was a child. Oh, I was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of us tried to get a ticket, and we just, there were financial barriers, and we were just so excited to see your show because it was so good that we kind of sort of probably like accidentally walked in without a ticket. But I think like the punishment certainly is not commensurate with the crime, right?
What punishment? We would never punish anyone looking to seek the delights of the carnival. We're very sorry that your things went missing. We would never steal from our patrons. There are forces at work on the other side that are entirely beyond our control. We're sorry. We're sorry. We didn't steal your things.
All right, out with it. I'm like,
What?
wait.
It's-
I'm like, all right. I'm not. It's me, Lazuli. I was never a clown. I'm like wiping all my shit off.
We know. It's fine. We know.
Okay, but this is a real knife, though.
No, it's not.
I drop it. Oh, okay. All right.
We know our own props. It's fine. You had fun with it. You entertained. You're fine. So they're going to detail that. Well, that doesn't make quite that much sense. Hold on a second.
When you say forces, do you mean hags?
At this point, you don't need a perception check. Both of them look at each other very, very directly and say, no, what? We would never talk about such things. It's almost as if we wouldn't be allowed to talk about such things.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to...
Blink twice if you're not allowed to talk about it, but it's true.
Both of them stare at you unblinkingly.
Well, I'm going to try to detect your thoughts. I've never done it before, but I'm going to try. So if you
I'd
could
prefer
think
if you
about
didn't. I'd really prefer if you didn't. Burley! If you're going to try and cast magic on them, Burley and Thaco both show up in the doorway. We're really very sorry. There's nothing we can do, but we hope you find your things very soon. Burley, take them away, please.
Okay, I'm just going to detect your thoughts real quick.
Yeah, Burley, hold on. No, there's no need for this, Burley. It's fine.
He's gonna start like jostling you guys out of the wagon. These protests go on deaf pumpkin ears.
Well, then why did they want to talk to us?
Yeah, this seems a bit foolish. Let's all just stop it now.
I flip him the finger and say, fuck you while I leave.
Can I try to detect thoughts as
Yeah,
they're
go for it.
Yeah, like I'm not leaving, like unless like you know what I mean. Like there's one Burley and 6 of us.
Oh, there's
5
also
of us.
Thaco. Thaco's there too.
We didn't even hear what they were gonna say to
Violet,
They can't say... Well, yeah, I'm going to try. I've never done it before, so I don't know how this is going to go.
go for it.
But I'm going to try. Oh, that was just the thing, wasn't it?
That's fine.
Well, that's
I
what
need
I
to know. Spell save DC, wisdom saving throw. Okay. Which one are you casting detect thoughts on?
Mr. Witch.
Mr. Witch. $18. So, oh no, you just get surface thoughts. The saving throw is if you go deeper. Okay, so you get from Mr. Witch, you get
I see.
thoughts of the exchange of the carnival. And you also get Give me a second. There's some deeper shit here that I gotta rediscover.
Do you want to take a bio break?
Yeah, that'd be great, actually. And then I'll give you the thoughts. Everybody take 5.
Hey.
Please. Thank you. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
How's the lake?
It was quite lovely.
Yeah, you guys you have a smooth time of it? Nothing.
No major incidents or issues or anything. It all went pretty smoothly.
Oh, that's great.
It was nice. My brother and sister-in-law were there with their 2 younger kids, and they can have a rougher time of sleeping, but
Oh,
it didn't affect the rest of us all that much. What date do you leave for your trip?
30th.
30th. Woohoo!
Okay, yeah.
Before we go out, since you're looking at the thoughts, right before we all leave, depending on how this goes, I'm likely gonna shout out as a last ditch effort that I can help them track the hags if that brings any new or different surface thoughts up.
Sure. Oh, this is fun. This is a good game. It's just this chapter is like one of the most complicated. Like there's just a lot. It's like I've heard of people doing the whole thing in 2 sessions, and that just feels so fucking rushed to me because
Chronicle, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much to do and so much opportunity for role play in it, you know?
Yeah.
There are also people who do like 6-hour sessions, you know?
That's true. You know, that's a really good point, Spence. I think if we did
So
4
that
even...
two sessions like that would be like the IRL time of the whole Chronicle.
Right. I often forget that we do kind of truncated mini sessions, but I think it also like I don't know.
There's a lot of different ways to play this game.
There's a lot of different ways to play the game. You can say that again, and I just did.
Also, I think like small parties just tend to go a lot quicker too. It's harder with 5 people.
Sure, my Monday game is down to 3. It's Jimmy, Colt, and Dylan. Because Tyler and Alex have to drop out for a while, and then our friend overseas, Jarek, isn't playing anymore because he just had a baby. So I'm thinking about like, do I want to bring a 4th in, or do we want to like try maybe this mini campaign? I don't know. But anyway, Spence, how's it going? I haven't heard from you in a minute. Yeah?
Surviving. Yeah.
Owning a home, working a job. You getting a dog yet?
I don't think I can.
Well, why not?
After I got here, they changed it to you have to be in the office all day instead of the
Oh shit,
let's
Spencer.
work from home. Yeah. And I don't think I can get a dog if I'm, not home for 10 hours a day.
What do you do in the office all day?
A lot of the time, twiddle my thumbs.
Really?
So, like, some days I'm busy, other days I'm not.
Hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
Matt, have you ever experienced a twiddle thumb day?
Ever?
Yeah.
Usually I have video games at my disposal and a good reason to do market research.
Sure.
So twiddling thumbs has not been an issue, no. In that case, I do market research.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Literally.
I've been
That's great.
I've been paid quite a bit to do market research.
I mean, when I was living in Albuquerque, I basically just played video games all day.
Yeah.
That was my day job.
And it had a lot to do with the microchips and molecular cleaning. Do you clean things down to a molecular level, Spence? Is that what your job does?
No.
Like, how clean are we talking?
13 nanometers and up.
Hello.
I don't know what that means.
That's the size that I have to get down to, usually.
Damn.
Okay, like...
What is your job?
I'm an engineer for computer chip manufacturing equipment.
Got it.
He won't tell us what he actually does. He just says he runs dishwashers that make dishes really clean. That's all he says.
Literally all I do. That is
Makes-
like it's. People think that's dumbing it down. It's not. It's literally.
Fair enough. All right. Dylan, you're back? Yes?
I am.
Hi, Dylan.
Hello.
So what you get is you get some thoughts about he's thinking about the trade of the carnivals that you all already know about. And then it flashes to the mirror that you and Leslie saw in the Hall of Illusions. And then you get a couple of more like uneasy feelings. And you get a flash of a swamp, and you get a flash of a hollowed out tree, and a flash of a theater, and it feels super uncomfortable. And then it goes, if you think about it as kind of a movie trope, it's flashing these images, right? And interspersed is that mirror, and every time it hits that mirror, it's getting closer to that mirror, and it's just blackness in that mirror. And that's what you get. Do you want to go deeper?
Yeah, I do. Whoa, you guys, this is so cool.
Okay, this time he rolled a 20. And he's going to pinch his nose, and he's going to say, "Get her out of here." And Burley,
Help you track them.
What's that?
We can help you track them.
Help you track them. Yeah, no, I know, Matt, and you gave me a heads up, but Mr. Light is gonna be like, "I'm sorry, everyone, you're just harshing the vibe," and he starts pushing you all out, and Burley's gonna say, just, "Sorry, everyone. The time for talk's over. Now's the time for action." And he's going to give one of you a great big wink. "You better come with me."
Time for action.
Which one does he give us a big wink?
Probably... He's going to say that to Farron, who called out, "You can track them." He's going to wink at Farron.
When I repeat his words as a time for action, I hold onto the pommel of my rapier, and I'm looking directly in his eyes, just waiting for the next hint or movement or.
"You all better come with me."
That's what I mean. I'm waiting.
Yeah, so you should come. You should follow me.
Well, Poppy's coming where I'm coming either way.
Thank you all for lightening the mood at the carnival. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
It appears our course is this way.
So you all see that Farron is starting to go with Burley.
I mean, I'm gonna go do with whatever the group wants to do, so I'll follow you.
Does everybody follow along with Farron and Violet and
Yeah.
Burley? All right. So
Sorry, Poppy, real good choice.
he comes up. Yeah, Poppy's doing great. Poppy's muted. Poppy.
Well, he already said I was going with him, and I'm like, yeah, that's true.
That's true.
So.
Great. So you all follow him to the thorny hedge, which opens into a doorway, and he walks through. Thaco is behind you, and he just puts his hands on his hips and is blowing bubbles from his pipe grumpily. Burley leads you all outside, and he turns around and says, "Wow, I haven't seen the two of them get that riled up in a long time. You guys really must have been pushing their buttons."
Thank you.
Yeah, they're pieces of shit. They deserve it.
Yeah, so to fuck them, yeah.
We actually just asked some pretty basic questions.
I'm still confused as to why I'm here.
Listen, he's gonna take his pumpkin head off. Burley removes his jack-o'-lantern helmet, revealing a worried expression.
Is he a bear?
He's a bugbear, which is like a kind of like a Sasquatch, like a kind of big. Yeah, kind of like that. Let me bring up Burley again since he's so much fun.
I just wonder what his head looks like, you know? What's under the mask?
What's under the mask?
Just another pumpkin.
It's just a smaller pumpkin, but it's his actual head. So he's got some fairly bushy eyebrows. He's got little tusks coming from his mouth there. He's got like amber colored eyes, and his beard, he's got the horseshoe, right? So he's kind of bald on top, even though he's all furry. It's still kind of bald on top, so you can see why he wears this pumpkin. But he's like, bad things have been happening at the carnival for a while. People and things have been going missing, and as you could tell, my bosses know more than they're telling, but I just have the feeling their hands are tied somehow. You're the first people I've met who might be able to set things right. Listen, Witch and Light are the good guys, okay? But you'll need leverage to make them spill the beans.
Why do you think good guys would let fucking children be taken advantage of? What kind of good guys do that?
They protect this carnival the best they can. As far as I can tell, anyone who comes in without a ticket, something gets missing. But they take care of the best they can to prevent that from happening. But sometimes people sneak through. They don't have control over that.
Now, the tickets, if they're
Oh, sorry.
Tickets, if they're this important, who has interest in collecting that money? What's the tie between the tickets and
I
the
don't
money?
think it has to do with the money or the tickets necessarily. I think that there's some deal that's been struck that they can't get out from under.
Is it
I
how
mean,
they
I pretty
came-
easily. Oh,
Go ahead, Poppy.
Go ahead, Poppy.
Go ahead, Pop.
I pretty easily bought those kids some frickin' tickets who were trying to sneak in. You know, you gotta do better.
Hey, I'm not arguing with you. I am drinking water, though. His voice suddenly changes to smooth and mellifluous. I haven't done my zombie voice in a while, and this is it's a little rough.
Try just putting more German in it.
Yeah. Burley suddenly turns German after drinking some water. No. Listen. I think you all seem like you have vested interest in this. If you can somehow get that watch from Witch.
Which watch?
Witch's watch.
Which watch?
The watch Witch wears.
Wait,
watch?
where? Wait, where is the watch that Witch wears?
Witch wears a watch on his waistcoat.
Who's on second?
Third base. If you can get that from him during the crowning of the monarch at the end of the night, he'll do anything for that watch. And it's the key to packing up and moving the carnival. So if you can get that, he'll do anything. Best time to do it's at the crowning.
All right.
What's up with like the mirrors? Like the Hall of Mirrors? Is there something like up with that? Like what's up with
It's
that?
it's a freaking creepy place.
Yeah, I
don't
agree.
like going in there.
Did not
I
enjoy.
realized, I realize that things have been stolen from us, but I'm personally against stealing from others.
Well, you wouldn't be stealing it for real. You'd be stealing it and then giving it back to him once he does what you want.
I would just prefer to not be the one who does it.
I'll do
I'll
it.
take that fucking watch if it's the last thing I do.
I mean, honestly, guys, I feel like we kind of have all the information we need. Like,
I have one more question for Mr. Burley. Now, have you been with the Witchlight Carnival for over 100 years? Were you here?
Nah, I don't think so. Why?
I'm trying to place whether the deal that may have been forged by these hags or whomever.
Hags? What hags?
All right,
It's
well,
it's
external
definitely-
party, whatever deal may have been done by an external party, has anything to do with Witch and Light acquiring the festival
Nah.
from the Eldarin a good 100 years ago or so.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
Just seeing if you have any further information on the topic, but it sounds like perhaps this.
I'm trying to
predates
find more
you.
information. They won't say anything.
You see.
I need you guys to steal his watch, get the info out of him, figure out what's been going on.
Why do you care?
Because I want this to be a happy place that people want to go to. And sounds like you guys got things stolen from you, and that's not right.
Insight check?
Sure.
Sure.
It just seems like kind of a weak. I don't know. I'm sussed out.
A little sus.
A little sus.
How tough are they? If I fail a thieving, attempt, like are they gonna fight back real hard or
No,
just
they'd probably
kind of not
just
at all?
kick you out.
No, I mean, but if I'm right up in their faces,
Oh no,
you know what I mean.
they're not violent.
Okay, cool.
They're not
They're
gonna
not
they're not
violent,
gonna
but I
stick.
am.
They're
I'll
not gonna
kick their
shank you.
asses.
Yeah, we can resort to violence if need be. Sure.
I'd prefer you didn't. I kind of like.
No,
the guy.
it's certainly a last resort, but I just want to make sure they're not carrying like a bazooka or like whatever.
No bazookas. There's some power in that vein, and there's some power in that watch, but Poppy, he's speaking from the heart. He believes in this carnival, and he wants it to be the place it's meant to be.
Okay.
Honestly,
So-
I feel like you guys. I feel like we should just go to the Feywild and look for these hags and like beat up these hags. Like I don't even think we need the watch. I think we should just go to the Feywild and beat up these hags.
Well, if
Perhaps
you're
closing the loop here is in our best interest in case we can lose what we've already lost forever.
Yeah, they're definitely on our shit list, but these fuckers need to get what's coming to them too.
listen, if you're trying to get to the Feywild, I don't know of any other way besides a portal, and usually those need passwords. So if you already have the code phrase or some sort of way through,
I bet the password is guessed.
Maybe
Yeah.
like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, maybe.
You guys, just like before we go in and do all this thieving, what if we just like walk up to that mirror and say like password and just see what happens? Let's just like see if it
I
opens
feel
up.
like that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
before
what if
you
it's like Open Sesame? We got a lot of passwords. We can
before
try.
you go,
One, two,
Or
three,
like
4, 5.
Witchlight 2018, you know?
before you guys try and hack this, where I guess you found a portal already, which is kind of sick. I just want you to know these 3 things. 1, the Witchlight Monarch is chosen by Mr. Light's weather vane, Witchlight vane. Witch and Light have no control over who the monarch will be, but it's always the guest who has contributed the most to the happiness of the carnival. The monarch is also given a charm that lets them fly, so you know that.
Ooh.
Mr. Witch's Witchlight watch is attached to his waistcoat, like I said, by a chain. So, whoever steals it needs something to break or unfasten the chain. Next, Dear Alagram, the lost property person, might be able to help you. Candlefoot might be able to help you. And Paulsha, the mermaid, might be able to help you. They're all good eggs. But stay away from Thacko. That guy's an asshole.
Sure.
Okay, great. You guys steal that watch. Let him know you have it. And he'll
Sorry,
sing
can-
like a songbird, I bet you.
Could you go through those names again? Sorry, I was slow at typing.
So the first one was the Displacer Beast you already talked to, who, like, pretty much intimated that your lost things were in the Feywild, right? The next is Candlefoot, the mute mime.
Well, he was cool, mostly because he was mute.
And that we stan a silent character. And then last is Paulsha, who he explains is the mermaid. And he'll go ahead and tell you she sings at the Silver Song Lake.
Well, I guess we could go to the lake and talk to the mermaid because that seems cool. So, like, who is good at stealing things? Like Leslie, are you pretty like sleight of hand,
You're
really
the stealer,
good?
huh? Third base. Yeah, we see it. We see your hand. Rabbit Boy, we see it.
I don't know if I see it.
You you already did all that cool dagger stuff for the show. So really, we have to make sure that you win the monarch thing.
Quick, do some good deeds.
Well, also, you know,
Yeah, here's another avenue.
sneak
What
up
if
behind him.
I mean,
when he's
I think it could be argued that you lot have also done quite a lot for the carnival's happiness with that song and whatnot. Maybe if we divide and conquer, one of us tries to be the happiest maker of happiness, and
You
the
gotta do your best. I'm bringing this motherfucker down.
and the rest of us steal a fucking watch.
As long as Laszlo is close to the monarch for the crowning, we should be fine, right? You just
So
need
you guys- okay.
proximity, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, if one of you wins, then they're distracted, and you just wipe the watch while they're distracted.
I thought you said it
Okay.
was like a special chain, though.
You just need something
like
to
on a-
unhook it. Yeah, it's on a chain.
Oh no, it's not like magically. Okay,
No. Not everything's
Okay,
magic,
I'll-
man.
I'll
we
be
can
the
like
mo-
break it.
I think we've all done a good deed so far. Farron saved a life. What's your name? Violet fixed the carousel. I gave the children some tickets. And then Lazuli did the knife thing.
May.
That was pretty cool. And then you helped her do the knife thing. So it could be any one of us.
I also helped it a dwarf or a gnome or something earlier. That was like a month ago, but I did that.
You helped the dwarf feel better when he ran into the Hall of Illusions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
And Poppy, you and Farron saved the. Is that who you were talking about?
No, Farron just say I tried, but Farron saved him.
Farron actually saved him.
Yeah.
I think you guys also. Was there something with the bubble pop teapots that something good happened from that?
No, we just went for a ride.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wasn't that just Violet making really good puns? Her
Yep.
rhyming.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. No, Violet did make people happier. Made the mood shift with you. Farron and Violet were making good rhymes, and that made everybody happier. Essentially, guys, every place here has the opportunity. Every named location has the opportunity to do a good thing, and if you play it right, if you do enough, you can win the prize.
Well, I think then Violet has 2 so far, so Violet should do the next good thing at the mermaid thing.
I mean, Lazuli said like we're all still in it. It's still anybody's game. We can talk about that later. Who we think might be like the best face of the group. I don't know. But if you guys think that I should win it, I'll do it. Like for the group. I don't know if the Monarch sings like a song at the
I
end.
do.
I'm just gonna have some songs on hand. I'll just think about it.
Don't make me sing. Don't make me.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll
sing.
do it though if it's if we need it for a distraction though for our stealing, like I'll do it. Just I'm not warmed up, but I'll do it. Let's go to the lake.
Right.
All right. You go to the lake.
This "Don't Make Me Sing" bit is my favorite thing ever.
Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing.
Oh, don't make me sing. Mist gathers at the banks of the shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lakeshore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magical sculptures that whirl around as she performs. So you guys are all watching the mermaid sing. There are all sorts of sculptures that are all around you. Everybody roll me a d20. All right, Farron. You see a sculpture of a dwarf with a shield and sword and a helmet with great big Viking horns coming out of the side of his helmet.
Look at that one, Poppy. That's interesting. And the one over there that looked like spilled milk.
Poppy looks the wrong direction.
He's like, look over there, and she goes, "Where?"
Emily, you see a imposing. You see, Violet. You see an imposing mage with a dragon staff and a high pokey collar rise out of the water. And from its hand burbles a flame-like water.
Whoa.
Poppy. Oh yeah, you and Farron see the same thing.
Look
Great.
over there.
That's cute.
You turn and you see the horned dwarf. Jimmy.
A horned dwarf. That's me.
No.
That's what I look like.
No, Jimmy.
I'm a master
ooh,
of disguise.
Jimmy, you're gonna like this one. You see two frogs. They're made of water, of course, but they are in ruffed necks and they're in floofy clothes. They look like they are royal frogs. Rise out of the water that you see. And Spencer, you see Candlefoot.
Oh, can.
Candlefoot the mime. And you see that Pasha, or what's her name? Palasha is looking almost longingly at that one, and it stays for just a minute, just a second longer than the rest.
Ooh.
But suddenly, you hear from the crowd, "Oi! Do something good then! That's a bunch of bollocks!" And then from another part of the crowd, you hear, "Well, I've seen better water at a public urinal." And then another second, and somebody's like, "Let's go somewhere else. This one's all wet." And the mermaid like has like a expression and jumps out of her bowl and starts heading downriver. And the whole crowd disperses. And it seems like things got just a little sadder. What do you all do? Would you like to go to a different place or follow the mermaid downriver?
Mermaid.
Hey.
Yeah, follow.
Turn to page 48 to follow the mermaid.
Okay.
I forgot my book.
I'm doing it. Look at me.
Maybe
I
someone
also-
should talk to Candlefoot.
So you guys follow the river toward downriver. Keep in mind, this is Silver Lake, right? And you find yourselves walking towards the Hall of Illusions.
Oh,
Hey.
You see you see Palasha like sulking in the reeds. How do you guys want to approach her, or what do you guys want to do?
Oh, hey, can we retcon a little bit?
Sure.
Can we have followed her down the lake on the gondola swans? Because that sounds very funny.
You'd have to go and do the gondola swan thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Each
I thought
one
it was like a combo event kind of thing.
that would be cool. Had you done the gondola swans first, I would have let that happen. But this is like you'd have to punch a ticket and you'd have to talk to the swans because the swans can talk. And it's a whole, like each one of these is a whole thing. So, but I appreciate that. That would be cool. I'm saying no, but you can't have any fun. No fun's allowed. This game is serious and boring. I'm glad we're all on the same Candlefoot. Okay. One of you sees Candlefoot like peeking around the corner.
Only May noticed the glance shared with the Candlefoot statue thing, though, right?
May noticed Candlefoot. I mean, it was one of the sculptures, so like they were all there. So if you, but like May's the one who saw it specifically.
Oh my god, I have an idea, Violet.
What?
This is our chance to do a song. We sing the Little Mermaid song, Kiss the Girl, because it's about a mermaid and Candlefoot.
Okay.
I can't believe you said yes.
Okay, do it, cowards.
We have to get him on a boat going towards her.
Only because we need to do good things. Like, obviously, the relationship is doomed. I mean, she's a mermaid. She lives in the water. Like, how does that even work? Is she gonna, like, give up her career for him or what?
They'll make it work.
Ugh, they won't. I give it 6 months. But let's do it because we need the points for the Witcher Watch or whatever.
We need the points.
Take me to the Candlefoot guy.
All right, let's go.
You go to the Candlefoot guy.
Yeah, I grab her string.
Hey, Candlefoot. There's a little boat over there, and I really need you to look inside it because I think I lost my pen.
Yeah, it's a very important pen, and she lost it in a boat, and you have to find it.
Please, I'm begging you. My sense of direction's terrible.
It's important. You should go in the boat and find it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that gesture means. What?
Oh, lead the way. Okay. Well, okay.
Oh, physically force you into the boat? Okay, you got it.
Okay, so I grab him by the hand and I'm pulling him towards the boat.
Okay. No, stop. We'll stop. Candlefoot.
Yeah.
Walk.
Okay. Yeah.
And find
Yeah.
what? Us? Come with you?
Oh, yeah, we'll come. Eat? We're gonna eat it? Ugh.
Candlefoot.
You walk, grab the pen, present it. Okay, come on. Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
What are you even saying? I don't get you.
I guess we don't speak mermaid.
Are you saying if he does this for you, what are you going to do for him?
Oh, I have a plan to help you, but I can't tell you yet.
You doofus.
Candlefoot, do you believe in fate?
Do you want to get with a mermaid or not?
Hey, spoilers. Okay, we're gonna help you get with that mermaid, but you need to get in that boat.
Yeah. Oh, you
look great. You look great. Don't worry. You don't need to speak.
Yeah, we'll sing for you.
We'll sing for you. Don't worry. We're pushing him in the boat now.
Come on. This is how this works.
All right, you start pushing him in the boat.
Okay, the boat's going towards her, right?
Sure.
Okay, and a 1, and a 2.
And a 3.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
You're
Not gonna sing with me?
Don't mouth the words. Like, we're your soundtrack. We're not like, you're not like pretending our voices are yours.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my. Looks like the boy too shy. He ain't gonna kiss the girl.
Wow.
Okay, can we roll to the
Oh yeah, you want to roll
romantic
now?
ambiance?
I was gonna just make you keep going, but yeah, go.
Yeah, you see her.
Looking
across
across
the
the way.
She
She
don't
don't
got
got a lot to say, but there's something about her,
La 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 la.
and you don't know why.
But you're dying to try. You
Wanna kiss the girl.
Both of you make performance checks with advantage. I love that Poppy keeps having to make performance checks.
I'm so.
And they're really
I want Poppy to now always have to sing something.
bad.
For Violet to desperately want to sing.
But Poppy's the one
You were
who's
so
sing.
invited this time too. Just like I promised.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. I can't even see what I got.
You got a 6 or a 7 rather.
Oh,
And I got a 9.
A 9 and a 7.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
So, you're gonna use your inspiration? Yeah, roll again.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was the advantage thing.
No, I'm giving you advantage because you guys are
Oh, I'm
working
using my
together.
inspiration all the way.
Yeah, I'm using my
All right.
birthday inspiration for this.
Birthday inspiration. All right, 12's a lot better.
Dang.
11's pretty good. You see,
Fuck! 16. Because it's
My performance is so good too. That's so sad.
16. Huh?
you see what's it called? Mermaid, Palasha.
She blush.
She peeks through the reeds. She parts the reeds like they're yeah. And she like moves her hair out of her eyes. And you can see she looks at Candlefoot and he looks at her. And he like gets up and does the like walking out of the boat bit and he just splashes in the water and like he like flap and slaps his hands and it's just really messy and like getting to her and they embrace.
Yeah.
We're still singing this whole time.
Of course
Yeah.
you are. Of course you are. Incredibly mediocrely. And you
me a word.
Hey, 16's not mediocre.
16. Oh, I guess. I mean, that's just a reroll. You don't get advantage again.
Oh, okay, then no, it's still mediocre.
You are very mediocre.
I told you guys I wasn't warmed up yet. Ugh.
So
But you were invited this time.
here she is.
Oh, she's so pretty.
And she says, "Oh, my dear Candlefoot, you have hired these mediocre musicians to show how good a singer I am. You know exactly what I need is self-aggrandizing. You are the most beautiful, perfect boy in the whole carnival." And she begins doing this like ethereal, otherworldly cooing that is like half song and half like soothing sounds, like affectionate sounds. And you can see that as she is singing, like even in the darkness of the water and the glinting of the carnival lights, that his color returns to him, and he is suddenly he is the colorful clown that he once was. And she leans over and says, please stop doing whatever it is you're doing. It's fine. It's enough. You did it. You don't have to keep keep going. Okay.
You don't say a word, not a single word.
Go on and kiss the girl.
Oh, okay. That is enough.
Okay, let's do part of your world next.
No.
Ready?
Let me do my thing, my bit now.
Yo, I'm so sorry, guys.
I fell in love with Candlefoot when I first arrived to the carnival, and we discovered that my singing would bring back his color. But suddenly, a few days ago, his voice was stolen from him when he tried to propose to me.
Oh.
If you could
Ugh.
If you could find his voice, I would be forever in your debt. And
I
also,
bet.
the mood tracker would go up 2 points.
Oh,
It counts for 2 points.
We'll find it. Oh, we also gotta find a lost child.
Yes, but that is in the Feywild, so that you don't have to do that in here.
Oh, his voice is here. Oh.
Yeah, his voice is in the carnival.
Do you have a hint, like a clue, or like a lead, or like?
Well,
anything?
somebody is spoiling everyone's fun. Some jerk is going around and booby trapping things, and I have a feeling that it was the same guy who said all those shitty things to me when I was trying to sing before.
And we
Go,
roll to like. Would we be able to recognize that person?
So, you all kind of put it together that there was a tall, thin man who was going through the park, and you've seen him a number of times before, and he kind of stuck out, but not enough. And where he was, tragedy followed.
Let's go, like, kick his ass.
Yeah, let's go. Fucking, maybe we'll kill him. I don't know. His happiness will go down, but the carnivals, ooh.
And that's what gets us the
Through
point.
the roof. So you guys want to search for this tall, thin man? All right.
Yeah.
Is the human, as far as we are aware?
The tall, thin man was human, yes. So I want you guys to pick a skill that you have and roll using that skill and give me the reason how you are, like, rooting out this person or finding this person using that skill. There you see her,
Oh, wait. Not one of them.
sitting there across the way.
Oh, damn it.
She don't got a lot to say. How are you using persuasion, Emily?
Well, not very well.
Yeah, but what was your plan to do with persuasion?
I was going to talk to different people and persuade them to tell me, like, where this guy is.
Okay. Nobody knows what you're talking about. You keep
fine.
like tall, he's kind of weaselly. He misfortune
He
falls.
was driving a 1955 mint green Buick Skylark with cause traction.
My biological clock is ticking like this. They all are uncomfortable when you get hyper specific about cars because they don't know what cars are, and they're intimidated by your knowledge.
My father's father was a mechanic.
Poppy Seed, how do you use survival?
I let go of the rope and let my inner nature come out. And I feel like I'm just gonna happen upon him.
He's just dumb fairy luck, huh? Okay,
That's my nature.
that's pretty fun. Spencer, how are you using stealth?
I think that it's really a matter of him not seeing me.
Uh-huh.
So I keep just like jumping around corners to try and find him.
Bah! Bah!
He's not there because I don't know where he is. But he wouldn't have seen me if he had been there.
All right, fair enough. And Farron, how do you use your intelligence?
Well, I have some training and tracking and recalling information about creatures that I've been tracking, and that ties directly into intelligence and recalling such information. And I'm scouring my memory and the times I've seen this person between going up in the balloons and seeing him around the dragonflies to try to determine, and the time at the lake to try to determine a pattern, and recall as much as I can about him to point us in the right direction.
Sure. So you're kind of like you got your red string, you've got a couple of push pins, you've got it up against the wall, and you're like triangulating. All right, between all of these things, Farron sees that this figure is making, and we're just making this up now a little bit, but the path creates a perfect figure 8.
Oh my god.
And from the Hall of Illusions, Poppy is flittering around. Oh, I'll make this a different color. I'll make this a poppy color. Poppy is flittering around in weird, lazy circles. Finds herself over by the mystery mine. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. How do you use stealth to try and find?
I'm climbing up to the top of the Calliope.
Fun.
I'm looking for him,
But nobody can see you on top of that.
nobody can see me.
You scamper up there when nobody's looking. And you see towards the mystery mine, and May, you pop out from behind this cart right here, and you can see that the dude is getting on the mystery mine ride. And you all say, well, we need to get on that ride now.
Stop that man.
The mystery of this mine is how the fuck is he gonna come out alive? We're gonna kill him.
We're gonna kill him.
Super kill him.
We're gonna extra kill him. I love that, like, Jimmy as a player knows that this is a non-combat centric module, that like everything has a non-violent way of resolving, but Jimmy's character is the most murder hobo-y of the murder hobos.
So here's the thing: when push comes to shove, no, he isn't.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
He's
No,
sort
I
of
know.
all talk.
I know, but like, I love the irony of that. Also, like, I don't think you've ever played an actual murder hobo, so the fact that you're like pushing the murder hobo narrative, oh, it's very good to me. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Good soup.
It is delicious, delicious soup. Okay. Seating there across the way. Mystery mine. Propelled by magic, mine carts laden with fairgoers trundle into an opening carved like a dragon's mouth. The carts reappear moments later on the far side of the attraction, while the passengers expressing a mixture of bewilderment, fear, and excitement. Near the entrance, a male dwarf dressed like a wizard shouts, "Unlock the mysteries of your mind in the mystery mine!" He has bushy eyebrows, wears a pointy hat, and holds a large clockwork contraption shaped like a giant eye.
You get a picture?
You all approach him to get on the ride. You see his name tag says, Zafixio. And he says, "Would you like to stare into the mind's eye?" All see an eye, I mean.
Yeah.
You should all do it before getting on the ride. It makes the ride a lot better.
I do it.
Great. Everybody, please. I'm going to send you all a message, and I'd like you to private message me back.
Oh.
Aye.
All right?
Could you flash the character card so I know how to spell his name, by the way?
Oh, sure. Let me just flash my brother real quick. Oh, there is no character card. Sorry.
Aw.
What? Oh, wait. Nope. No character card. Oh, whoa. I got this one from the Big Top. Man, I need to be better at this.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. They didn't say anything about cool methods.
Mm-mm.
God damn it. And then this
Well,
is
there they were.
this is the arrival.
Oh.
They didn't say anything about that.
Where did they come from?
Where
Where
did
did
they
they
go,
go?
Cotton Eye Joe? Let me see if I. Ooh. Nope, that's something different. I'm not showing you that. That's too cool. You're not even allowed to see that. Even
Come on, show us the cool thing.
no,
Come on, do it.
no,
On,
I'm not going to. Oh, here's the gnome poetry contest. Man, I found this whole part of the Look at she thinks this gnome is so funny.
Loves it.
Well, she just loves it.
Oh
Wow.
my god. That's like a Wet Hot American Summer. It's like the end of that movie.
And then
Arts and farts and crafts.
here's some Feywild, or here's some trinkets. Yeah, Feywild trinkets. Why not? And then
It's a very interesting muffin.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a face.
it's got a face. That muffin's got a face. Okay, this is a mine, but it's not the right mine. All right, let me get to that fucking private message. Seating there across the way. She don't got a lot to say. And you don't, this doesn't have to be like super specific, but all right. Matthew Sherman. Comfy Cat Boy. Spencer. Dylan.
What is asking? Why is this just so that you know for something that's going to happen?
Maybe.
No, nobody's asking us this.
Nobody's asking you this.
Okay.
You are looking into the eye. And then... All right, that's everybody. La 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 la.
Did I get a chat?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say your name out loud. I'm sorry. Emily
I
Gorski.
I see it.
Gemily Orski.
Got it.
It can be general, it can be specific, whatever you want to do. Cool.
Wait, I altered mine.
Oh. Great. These are great. You guys are doing a great job. Ooh, fun. Okay. So you all fit into a minecart. As you pass through the dragon's mouth, the ride plunges you into an illusion-filmed demiplane of undulating hills, corkscrewing trees, and prismatic skies. You're hurtling around the track, feeling like you're going greater speeds than you possibly can. Suddenly, from behind a tree, comes a giant tentacly thing grasping its suckers towards you. Jimmy, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Oh God.
What'd you get?
That's 6.
You scream, Jimmy, you scream.
Can I get a scream, Jimmy?
Yeah. Did that not come through?
No, it didn't. It blocked it.
Okay, I don't think any scream ID is gonna come through on Discord.
Ah.
That's what it didn't work. It was like but it was too loud.
Oh, there you go. No, that was pretty good. Oh, actually, everybody make these saving throws, and if you don't make a 12, then you scream. If you do make a 12, you laugh. But if you fail, mark it down. Okay? Next, you're going through a heavily thicketed forest, and a giant wings come floating down, and you hear hoo 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 hoo, and a great curled beak snaps at each of you. If you don't hit a 12, you need to scream after I say these things.
Is it wisdom all the time?
All wisdom all the time, baby.
Are these,
well, that was good.
If you do make it, you have to laugh.
are these magical effects?
Yeah, they're all illusions. Do you have something for that, Spencer?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Keep it up. All right. Oh Jesus. Okay. So you're going through and you're going through the woods, and suddenly you plunge down into a thicket, and it's super dark, and you see red eyes all around you blinking, and then you hear and suddenly a giant warthog snaps at you, and you feel the heat of their breath on the back of your neck. Everybody make your throws, and if you fail, then you have to scream. If you save, you laugh. That's a great laugh.
Emily,
You're muted, Emily. You're muted.
Ha ha ha.
Interesting. Okay. And then, so I did those. I did that one. And then finally, Jesus, Matt.
You asked.
Yeah. I can't even describe this, so I'm just going to put it on screen. You all see, like, you see a mound in shadow in front of you, and it's like slightly quivering. And suddenly from out of the darkness pops this thing.
Oh.
A testicle monster.
It's like a seal, but the worst seal.
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
If you laugh at this, I'll be deeply impressed.
Ha, ha, ha. It is kind of silly. It looks like it's stuck.
Like, does it have eyes on its head and eyes like underneath its folds? Like, I don't understand.
It do be having a lot of folds.
So many folds.
Just fold it up. We get it out of here. Put it away.
All right, if you failed 3 or more of those, you feel completely unsettled. And please write it somewhere on your sheet that you failed 3 nightmares.
How many did we do total?
1, 2, 3, 4. You should have done 4.
Oh,
What
I
was
think
the
I.
fourth one?
There was a
only did
tentacle. There was a big bird. There was a hog, and there was the big.
Let me do another one. I think I only did 3.
Oh, okay.
Something made me scream. Ah.
I feel very unsettled.
You do?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay. Okay, and so you're on the carts and you're coming through, and you go through the mouth of this awful nightmare beanbag, and you're coming out the other end, and you can see this guy like messing with some like arcane box, and he's like banging it with his cane or something. What do you guys want to do?
I fly over to him,
And what do you do?
punch him in the face.
All right, make a make a strength check. This is an unarmed strength check. All right, you knock his hat off, and he says, "Get out of here, fairy!" What are we doing, folks?
It's
Eldritch Blast.
Let's get him.
Yeah, you can Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast. Go for it.
Hey, you.
Huh?
What are you doing stealing shit in this place? There's enough stealing going wrong around. Like, we don't need you doing extra stealing.
You mind your own business.
Are we not attacking this guy? I thought that was the plan.
Yeah, no, we're gonna.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
There's like a lot of us, and there's one of you.
roll
so,
roll
you know.
damage, Eldritch Blast. 8 force damage. Yeah, you blast him in the shoulder. Oh! What did you say? He does say.
Stop being such a dick.
Anybody else
Yeah.
doing anything to him?
I'm like hype manning.
I cast Entangle to keep him in the same place.
Ooh, great. Good one.
I'd create bonfire and set his shoe on fire.
Ah! All right.
Yeah, burn him. Like I'm just like actively like not helping, but like trying to sort of make it seem like I'm involved
Sure.
in the harming.
Sure.
Just verbally harming.
Yeah, I'm just like here for it, but I don't want to fucking get my hands dirty.
Classic. Okay, so as all of these things are happening to this dude, he's like crawling He's like trying to like crawl away to, but he can't like get up because the vines are like wrapped around his legs, and like his feet are on fire. So he's like trying to stamp those out. But he's just like army crawling around to the back of this ride. Do y'all want to jump out of the minecart and like confront him back there?
I've already gotten out of the
guy who had the tall hat. Tall man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be jumping out of the
Okay.
car.
So as Poppy is like battering him around about the head, rather ineffectively, besides the entangle, you can see that slowly the illusion that he's cast on himself falls away, and you see in front of you a Kenku.
Ooh.
All right. That's enough. Leave me alone. I've done nothing to you. What do you all want? What do you all... Why are you in my business?
That candle fucker's voice.
Excuse me?
Do we understand how Kenku work?
Yeah.
This Kenku can talk. Because I don't want to do that. That's such a pain in the ass, Spencer.
No. I'm thinking of like, did he steal this person's voice, and would we know that Kenku can't normally talk in character?
Either make a history or nature check.
No, I'm not.
I have nature,
15?
unless Jimmy's got it.
Oh, you know what? I retcon what he's saying. Or rather, how can she? Yeah, she. She's going to speak more like this. All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you my story. I want to tell you my story. Many years ago, I made a Fey pact with Zybilna, the Archfey who rules the Feywild domain of Prismere. Recently, I've become convinced something is amiss with my patron. I sense that Zybilna is no longer in touch with me, which is a very disconcerting thought. Please, stop beating me around the head, Fairy, please.
Stop it, Poppy. Stop it.
Okay.
Let her talk.
I just want to question the Mr. Witch and Mr. Light about Prismere, the land that Zybilna rules over, but they keep giving me the cold shoulder. And I know they know more than they're letting on.
So you're kind of the break everything, try to get them to be nice to you type, is that it?
I'm trying to disrupt their little carnival so that they will take me seriously.
Right, and how's that working for you so far?
She frowns with her beak and says, well, not well.
Perhaps it's a time for a change of plans?
Well, last time I visited, I overheard Witch and Light talking in their wagon. And then she mimics their voices. Someone is going to find out about this. They'll shut us down. We agreed to this pact. Our hands are forced, but our eyes were wide open. We let the Hourglass Coven take what it wants, and in return we stay in business. This is what you want, right? I'm causing trouble in the carnival and refuse to stop until Witch and Light divulge what they know about Zybilna and Prismere. But because of my pact with Zybilna, I'm not allowed to enter. Please,
You're
find
not allowed
out what
to
happened to my
enter.
patron, please.
Okay,
Wait.
we need the voice back though first.
What? The voice of the young man?
Yeah,
I was using it to cause a ruckus, to sow
cool. Well,
discontent.
we're gonna help you now, so you don't need that, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. And then, how does she give you this fucking voice?
I just reach behind my back. I pull out a very large jar.
Can it be a jelly bean?
Yeah, like I open it and I'm just like, he's put the voice in here. It'll whatever. It'll probably
No.
work.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So you take out the jar, and she produces a corn husk doll with a thorny stem tied around its neck.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want to put that in the jar. I don't want to touch that.
You're gonna have to give this to the fucking dude to get its voice back, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
You give us all your voices. You seem to have had a different voice before you gave us that one.
The voices are my own.
Do all of our voices.
Do all of our voices.
Do everyone else's.
Do everyone else's.
Have we been given this thing?
Have we been given this?
Okay, mine next.
Okay, mine next.
Right, not that we're not all having
Right,
fun. In that.
not that we're all having fun.
It's not that.
It's not that it. It's too high pitched. I can hear you from down the hall, but it's not coming through Discord.
Oh no! That was my little British baby character.
It's my little British baby, isn't it?
World famous from our podcast.
World famous from our podcast, isn't it?
Nobody doesn't know about.
The world famous
British little baby.
British little baby. Go on, May. Let's hear it. Oh, May
Come on,
refuses.
May, say something. It's gonna be fun.
I'm not gonna steal it, right?
I'll believe when I'm dead and buried.
I'll believe it when I'm dead and buried.
I did it. I did all of them. Okay, so you get the voice back. You find out that something else Kettle Steam tells you is you do need to get into Prismere, you need a code phrase to open the portal. Which you already kind of knew, but Kettle Steam is telling you directly.
Is the password guessed?
I don't know.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Probably not.
And did you find the portal? Do you know where it is?
I suspect it's in the Hall of Illusions, right?
That is what we suspect as well.
Yeah, I think it's the mirror.
I'm going to say you go 2 hours because you fucking did 2 things. Or like 3 things, kind of.
For 2
Do you guys want to question Kettle Steam
society
more?
points.
Yeah, I think we should ask this bird more questions.
Right?
Like, what is the password? How do we find the password? And tell us everything you know about Sibilna.
Yeah.
So for Dane's voice health, Kettle Steam, she's going to touch the doll and talk like this. Like, this is how Candlefoot
Close
talks.
the jar. No.
I don't know the password, but I have reason to suspect Witch and Light might. It seems like they made a deal with the hags in Prismere, and I think the hags have something to do with my patron, Zybilna. Because I haven't been able to contact Zybilna in some time. It worries me.
That's just kind of the stuff you already said. You didn't
Right,
really
yes. Well, it's almost like I already answered your questions. It's strange.
Wow.
Wow.
All right,
Do
whatever.
I know you from somewhere, by the way? You seem familiar somehow.
Me?
Yeah. Have we
No.
met before? Do we know somebody in common?
I don't think so. That's weird.
It feels like I know. I feel like, I can't put my feathered
have
finger
those-
on it, but
I have one of those.
Insight check.
who are you insight checking?
Violet to see if she's lying.
Oh, shit! Violet, either roll, oh, did you just do it?
No, I haven't rolled anything.
Okay.
I think they're all rolling.
Because you got to whisper again.
Well, so my persuasion and deception are the same,
Oh, right. Yeah.
so I can just roll either.
Yeah,
and
go
it's
for
the
it.
same thing. But also I don't know what the actual answer is. I don't think. Oh, but it
Fuck.
don't matter.
Yeah. Holy cow.
I think I just make one of those faces that people wish they knew because they're like, oh, well, you know that really famous performer who everyone is like, oh, she's so beautiful. I kind of look like that one lady, so some people think that I'm her.
Oh, yeah. I can totally see that. Very cool. Very cool.
That famous performer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally. Yeah. No, I feel that. Hey.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I've got for you. I have no other info. Okay, bye.
All right, fine, whatever.
Wait, stop breaking shit.
Right, well, now that you're going to take care of it, I don't need to, do I?
Good.
You're going to go save my patron in the Feywild, right?
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah,
we're all,
no, for sure, for sure.
We're all clear on the quest now that you need to go save my patron. Everyone knows? Everyone
Yeah,
gets
no,
it?
we're definitely gonna.
You're going to
remember
go
that.
do that so that I
Others
stop...
will be more invested than others.
You
Sure.
guys, because this little bird's asking us, we should go and save this patron and like defeat the 3 hags that everybody already knows about. We all know that there are 3 hags and they're like in the lands called Hither, Thither, and Yon. Like everyone knows this already.
Wait,
so we
hold
should
on,
just
what?
get to the freaking Feywild.
I didn't say anything about that. What?
No, this is just stuff we already knew. So let's.
Oh.
Thank you for not helping at all. We're
You
just
all
gonna
knew
go
that
fight
thing?
the dragon.
You all knew that stuff
Didn't know
too?
about Hither.
Everyone knew this already. Let's go. Let's just go find the freaking watch.
Insight check.
You don't need an insight check on that. She just said shit that you'd never heard about. You all know that Hither, Thither, and Yon has never entered the chat.
Oh, that's where all the hags live. The what the face told me. Like when you guys were doing her thing, she also told me that. It's whatever.
The
Let's go.
the who now?
The hags live in places called Hither, Thither, and Yon.
I feel like up to this point, I've been like hands on shoulders, like behind you, like popping up, like and like everything you say until like right now, I'm just like, wait, what? What are you saying?
Hold up, dog. Hold up. Run that by
other-
me one more time.
The other carnival person told me that the hags live in places called Hither, Thither, and Yon. And I was like, Yon, why do you name your place after something that's like you do when you're bored? That's so weird. So that's just like where we're gonna go.
Insight check to see if she's lying.
I'm not lying. That's where I live. The person
She's-
told me.
So many names in my brain right now. Dylan, your character would know that this is brand new information to your character.
Okay.
You have no reason to believe that your friend is lying to you.
Yeah, as I'm explaining, the whatever. I don't.
She's
like,
presenting it as if it's common information. So she is assuming that everybody already knows these things. So she's
we
just
all
stating
got the
facts.
we all got the same information from that carousel thing when they were like, "Let me tell you all about the hags."
Matthew, the carousel unicorns were animated wooden horses that spoke psychically into the brains of everybody and gave them a bunch of info. But it seems as if not everyone got the same info.
We all
should
got the same
probably
info.
sort through everything that was said then, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Well,
Like, you
we're on our
gotta
way
share
to the
better.
next thing.
All right, one more time. Fern, what did you just say?
I said we should probably sort through all the discrepancies that we were given on our way to the next place we got to go.
You got to give that boy his voice back. And then May, what were you saying?
You gotta share better, right? Like, when something psychically talks in your head, you gotta tell us all.
They cyclically talked in all of our heads. What are you talking about?
They never said anything about they're on to me.
Well, sorry, I have just a very good memory because I can't write things down. Thanks for bringing that up, by the way. I lost my ability to write, if you all didn't remember. So thanks a lot for bringing up my current trauma, but whatever. So I've developed a hypersensitive memory. Yeah, no, the carousel lady told me that all three hags are like really distrustful of each other, and they all live in the places called like hither and thither and yon or whatever. And like that's it. That's their hags. So I'm like, I don't know why we're wasting time here when we should just like go to the hags and be like, where's hither? Let's go there. Boom. Where's thither? Let's go there. Boom. And yon, whatever.
Oh, because we have to punish Witch and Light first.
We also have to get the portal to the Fey world, and they have that.
Right.
Do you know how to do that? Is that information you have also?
No, if I had the password, I would use the password like 30 minutes ago. Let's just go get the
Back
freaking
to the song, right?
Yeah.
And you don't
Okay,
say
well,
a
goodbye,
word.
thank you, lady. Goodbye. Thank you for listening in
Yeah,
on
okay,
all this.
bye. All right, you go and you give the doll to Candlefoot, and he says, "Thank you for giving me back my voice."
Whoa. It sounds so much more like, I don't know, more like bass undertones when it's coming out of you for some reason.
I wasn't really expecting this voice out of you, to be honest.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's me, Candlefoot,
Wow.
the mime.
Yeah, I was expecting something a little more like, hello, I'm Candlefoot, and look at me, hippity 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 hippity, and I'm like tip tapping, like
That
legs
seems completely ridiculous. It is I, Candlefoot, the mime. Now, Palasha, my love, let us go and be married.
Whoa.
And she says yes, and he's full of color again, and they live happily ever after.
You guys
Did
are
they get
kind
Are you
married?
wedding at the carnival?
They get married at the carnival. What do you want?
That's gotta be like 1,000 friendship points.
No, it's 2. It's 2 points. It's off the map. Look at it. Look at it. It's off the map. I can't even make it go any farther.
Oh hell yeah!
So does that mean we get to just like, I don't know, kick someone in the nuts and it won't go
For
down?
free. Somebody else might be off this map, but we don't know what good deeds like the shitty children might be doing.
The shitty children. I love that movie.
They're not doing any good deeds.
We're gonna end it there tonight, y'all. But great sleuthing. I think you've found all the things that you need to find. You guys can do more of these things to get more trinkets before you go. If you want to stock up on trinkets, we can do some mini games next time.
I like trinkets.
I know you do. So we can do some mini games next time and then finish up with the crowning of the Witchlight. If there's a particular ride that you want to still find out about, like snail racing, the Pixie Kingdom, or the Feasting Orchard, or the Gondola Swans. If you guys want to have a particular interest in doing any of those, we can do that too. Just let me know, and I will specifically research those so it takes a little less time for me to go into it. But if you guys want to do some trinkets and the crowning next time, I think that would be a good heading, because so far you know that Prismeer is the Fey realm that Zybilna is the ruler of. Zybilna is trapped somehow by 3 hags known as the Hourglass Coven. You know that they have something to do with Witch and Light, and through some deal that they've made is allowing Witch and Light to continue their operation here. And if you want your things back, they probably have them. They probably have those lost things. And now all you need is the password to get through the portal to get at them. So there you go. You have your goals. You have the outline of the adventure spelled out for you. And,
Hell yeah.
And yeah, that was a great session. Great job, everybody. Yay!
Yeah, that was fun.
And can I just tip of the hat to Emily's role playing there? That was a great little breadcrumb trail you started there. Love that. Yeah, great job. I hope everybody had fun. I'm stopping recording.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you. Night, everyone.
Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
Good night, everyone.